Alright, continuing on. I forgot to show last time one DVD set that I bought. This is probably the first DVD I bought. The Wolf's Rain limited edition collector set. Got this for about $40-ish at a used shop. Shipped. Really nice collector's box. Not in perfect condition, but in still really nice condition. And it has the information at the bottom there, so you gotta be careful. Usually it has the information on the bottom, so you gotta be careful not to try not to move the art boxes too much or slide them around too much whenever possible. This one already had some scratches, so I don't, and it's kind of beat up, so I don't mind. 750 minutes, 7 DVDs. I took the DVDs out and stored them separately, but it also comes with this soundtrack. Wolf's Rain. This is a fantastic, highly recommended series. I think that is just going out of stock right now at the main distributors. Last time I checked at Right Stuff, they have a different release that comes in a regular DVD package for this, and there was like one left in stock. So if this is something you might be interested in, it's an action, more of an adventure series / drama. These guys are wolves right here. It's a really cool show, really stylish and really nice, really cool characters. You'll fall in love with each and every one of them and their cause, and it will make you think too. This is a classic. This is another one of the first anime I bought, and it helped me realize very quickly just how awesome anime was. Let me go grab those DVDs real quick. So here's the individual releases that come with the Wolf's Rain box. Little postcard inside each one. Highly recommend getting this series in any shape or form that you can. Just fantastic show. That girl's a flower right there. Amazingly. Quite literally. Just very well executed story. Convincing plot. Check that out. It's got the leader of the pack with the black or red rather color scheme, and that's it. It all goes into the big box here. Alright, now to the meat of this quick showing. We'll show the individual feature films first. This is the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. I think I messed it up big time, but forgive me on that. And this just went out of print. It's also a Bandai release, out of stock. This is going to vanish and go up in price. I already had to pay almost $40 for this, and but this is a highly recommended anime series. Just so this is a must have. And this is a lot of content though. It's the main feature is 164 minutes, if you see there. 175 minutes of extras, English language and Japanese audio. Wolf's Rain that we just showed was also English language audio. Sorry for not going over that more. And as were all the other DVDs I showed, those are all English language audio and subtitles. I don't believe they're going to come out with a television series of this, which is called The Melancholy of Haruhi. But they have the television series on Blu-ray out in Japan. It's beautiful. It has a nice chipboard box and 3 different Blu-ray cases and a booklet. And as soon as I can afford that, I plan to import that from Japan because it's gorgeous and it has English language audio and subtitles as well. And is region A, or region free rather, I believe. I know it's at least region A. So yeah, you gotta get the Disappearance and the Melancholy of Haru any way you can, and I'd recommend importing the Blu-ray set from Japan. It's about $200 something for the entire Blu-ray set. It's worth it, you know. All this stuff is very limited and very collectible, and if you can muster it up, the cash, and it's not going to depreciate in value anytime soon. So if you're going to enjoy watching it and it's not available in any other format, then why not? Next up, anyways, I don't mean to preach, sorry. Here's Royal Space Force, Bandai Visual. This is out of print now too. However, there's still a lot of copies available. This is about $40 shipped. You can find it, I think, on I saw it on eBay around that price, but I know you can get it on Amazon for around that price as of now, August 2013. Even though it's out of print, everything Bandai does out of print. This is extremely nice. For $40, it's absolutely a steal. Nice chipboard art box, English language audio. This is an older film. I don't know exactly. I'm not an expert, so I've just been in this for like 6 months, as I said. But this is an older movie from maybe the 80s or 70s or something like that. But it's a very futuristic sci-fi movie and is well executed. And all this older animation I really enjoy. So haven't watched this yet. Really look forward to. But it's a good bargain at the price you can find it at, and I'm sure it's only going to increase in price. It has these nice white DVD cases, and it's a DVD/Blu-ray combo. It also has this booklet you might be able to see here. I don't want to pull it out of the plastic because it's kind of hard to put back in, but it has very beautiful artwork. You can see here, get an idea of this art style. Highly recommended. Royal Space Force, The Wings of Hanamai. This is Hanamai/Bandai Visual. There's Bandai Visual. Very, very, very highly recommended to get this before the price shoots up too far. Next up, I got Jin-Roh. This is not the American version, don't get too excited. This is the Japanese version, which you can actually import for very cheap. If you look on Amazon Japan, you'll probably be able to import this for less than or around $50 shipped. Everywhere else you look, everywhere else I looked at least recently, like Play Asia, Yes Asia, CD Japan, this particular version, which I think is the nicest version available right now, is almost $100. But if you import it directly from CD Japan from Amazon Japan, sorry. Import it directly from Amazon Japan, just figure out how to navigate the Japanese pages and get this imported. It's a DVD Blu-ray combo, comes with a very nice booklet. It's the same as the American release, as English the content rather is the same as the American release because it has English audio and subtitles. Very nice booklet here. But this booklet is nothing that compares to the English version. The American version of this comes with only a Blu-ray, I think, or Blu-ray DVDs in one case, and the other half, rather than having another case, has a whole huge storyboard booklet. But you know, that's the most sought after, I think, Blu-ray, or one of the most sought after Blu-rays around. It's impossible to find the American version, so I just imported this. You can import it, last I checked, even last month, for under $50 still. There's copies available. That may be used, mind you, but used in very good condition. And I doubt that you're going to get anything from Japan in less than very good condition, used or not. Especially if it's listed as very good or better on the Amazon page. English language audio. No worries. But hey, if you can find the American version, buy that for sure. Next up, Ghost in the Shell. This one's in plastic too. Sorry, I don't want to take it out. It's Blu-ray DVD combo. This is the original Ghost in the Shell release, the classic that spawned all the madness. Look at that, 10,200 yen. And again, you can get this, last I checked, last month on Amazon Japan, shipped to America for less than $50. This copy cost me like $45 or something like that. Practically perfect condition. It's the same as Jin-Roh in that it has two DVD size jewel cases with a little booklet. Booklet's exactly the same size and thickness as Jin-Roh. English language audio. And this is original. I saw so many opinions that this version was so much better than the 2.0 version that I decided to buy this and just watch this first rather than even getting the 2.0 version at all, which is available for a lot cheaper. But this seemed like a great bargain, and this seemed like the definitive version, so I imported it, and you know, it might be worth looking into. English audio and subtitles. Ghost in the Shell, classic of anime. Beautiful art box. And you can get it really cheap. Just go through Amazon Japan directly. Amazon.co.jp. Okay, now jumping over to some television series. These are all just DVD-sized releases that are DVD Blu-ray combo that I'm showing right now. This is Tenchi Muyo movie collection. I didn't really like this the first time I owned it. Couldn't get into it that much, and I was, you know, I'll be honest, I fell victim to going into it with some preformed opinions and about the harem aspect and all that, and you know, I rewatched it. I picked up this other copy cheap because this dips in price really cheap fairly often for $20 less. This copy costed me $17, and has a nice chipboard art box. And it's a good show. This is a great show, and I plan to pick up the OVA collection whenever possible. Has a booklet here. Oops. Tenchi Muyo in Love, Tenchi Muyo in Love 2, Tenchi Muyo, The Daughter of Darkness. And these are each full-length feature films. 2 Blu-rays, 2 DVDs. I don't know why it didn't catch my attention the first time I watched it, but the second time I really fell in love with it. It's got a good art style and really likable characters, and I know this is a huge, gigantic franchise, and don't really know anything else. But I know the OVA series comes in a nice chipboard box and gets Pretty low in price too, so it'll be a nice companion for this one on the shelves. That guy's is pretty fun. A lot of great characters. This was a really nice movie slash show series franchise. Highly recommended. Oops. Next. And you can find it cheap, so all this stuff, a lot of it you can find cheap if you're careful shopper. Next up, Spice and Wolf Complete Series, Parts 1 and 2. This is just a placeholder. I've put the Blu-ray case, stuffed it inside of here. Here's the part 2, part 1 inside here. These placeholders are kind of nice because they have unique artwork most of the time that you don't find anywhere else on the set. It just says they're embellishing the truth a little bit because this Blu-ray box doesn't fit inside here. I know you're not supposed to really put the Blu-ray box in here, but I just stuffed the Blu-ray box inside the placeholder. It fits in there okay. It's a little tight. And great. Now it's both the same size as the original release. This is out of print now. There's also the complete series available in a regular jewel case, but I like to pick up the art boxes whenever I can. This one came in kind of crappy condition, but whatever, it was a pretty good deal, so I don't mind too much. Just got a lot of wear on the edges there. This is not the most appealing art box anyways, but it's nice. Spice and Wolf, highly recommended series. Is kind of a economic, political slash slice of life. Not so much political, I guess. It's more slice of life with some economics thrown in. Very likable characters, very smart show. Anybody can enjoy this series, I think. There's a bit of fan service, but it's all handled very well. Here's some of the disc art. English language audio and subtitles. Got Rei Zero. Again, went into this kind of with some preformed opinions because I had read a lot of bad reviews, or reviews that made it sound unappealing to me at least. And some of them turned out to be true. It's a very violent series, but it's also very entertaining. I found when I really watched it and gave it some attention. Behind the gore, so a lot of good action, good dialogue, good story, depth. I haven't run into any fan service yet. I think these inserts have been reversed. They have reversible insert artwork, which is really nice. Very appealing release. I like that side too, actually. That's a nice picture there. This is a very good show. Highly recommended. And because it's not universally really popular, it didn't meet universal approval, it's gotten pretty low in price. You can find it for very cheap. This one cost me about $17, $18. And from my understanding, you can find it now even on eBay for $25 or so, shipped. The limited edition with art box here. It's a good value. It's a really good value. 300 minutes, English audio. Chipboard box. I just love these chipboard boxes. They're great. Alright, You know? Baka Test. Summon the Beasts. I'll show season 1 first. This is one of my favorite television series, one of my favorite animes, period. This is just a fantastic, fantastic show. It has so many characters, and you fall in love with each one of them. It's such a smart show with so much. It has a lot going on, and it's kind of zany and out there, but it's presented so great. I think anybody will fall in love with this show if they allow themselves to go into it with an open mind, especially. You know, you'll like some of the characters no matter what. This is what I'm watching right now, and this is a couple of the greatest art boxes that I have. Just fantastic artwork all around. And that goes for the show too. It's non-stop, very innovative techniques and transitions and effects, and it's all very, very cool. The only thing that kind of sucks is the spine. It's so lame. It's just gray. The fan service is done in jest. It's handled very well. It's not fan service indulgent. It's just kind of makes fun of itself. This whole show is kind of a parody-ish, and this is one of the most fantastic things, and you would be doing yourself a great disservice to overlook this one. Despite how it looks, it might look like absolutely unappealing, right? But in the anime world, looks can be very deceiving. It's one of the smartest, funniest things you will ever see in any medium. Number 2. Season 2, rather. This is one of the only anime I've seen with 2 seasons that each have their own art box. Usually only one of the seasons has an art box, or it has a complete series art box. But this one each season has its own chipboard art box here, with Blu-ray DVD combo. And I'll spin it around. Both of them, again, just absolutely beautiful art box all around. That goes from the content of the series itself to the art on the outside of the box. Gorgeous. English audio. This one already had a broken case, kind of one of the hinges is broken there. One of the greatest anime ever, Baka Test. This is going to go down as a classic as well. But, anyways, that's it for the DVD-sized Blu-rays I have. And I will continue with another video later. Thank you for watching very much.